Bedtimes Meditations, the complete collection of relaxing sleep stories to help people fall asleep fast, learn mindfulness, and relieve anxiety. Written by Ashley Stones, narrated by Cristina Massaro. The Dark Night. Ethan never wanted me to spend the night alone in that room. It has been a long week, and I'm back to that same spot where I started. Ethan is about 75 kilometers away on an adventure called Lonely Night. It is, but there's nothing I could do to change that. The heaters are in bad shape, and my mind couldn't think of anything but the cotton-filled duvet at the edge of the bed. I covered up quickly, stole a peek at the old quartz clock hanging on the wall, and it was 1 a.m. I must have watched the time creep by me. I was lost in thought, really deep thoughts of the dark, lonely night. I tried to wear a smile on my face, but I heard those cold whispers gnawing at me again. They're fake, they said. Fake miles, they echoed in my head. Silence filled the room, and the moment the light went out, the sound of the cricket chirping filled the air. Then it stopped abruptly. My eyes were heavy. I could barely open them to peek into the dark. I felt half paralyzed. I couldn't move my hands and legs. The duvet felt really heavy, and there was struggling to be me, an easy art that suddenly became daunting. The full moon swept through the earth's surface, but covered from me by the canopies of the trees in the woods. Oh, I must have slept in the farmhouse, I thought. The 3 trunks were as they have always been. I also recall my grandfather telling me stories about how his grandfather planted the trees with a perfect measurements between each seed. They turned out to have grown gregariously through generations and have produced a glamorous sight. I took a stroll into the woods. I moved slowly, one leg at a time, sliding my right hand on the trunk of the trees as I walked past them. With each step I took, I was 7 steps farther from the farmhouse. I sort of noticed, but I ignored the elusive appearance. As I took steps further, trying to get to the point where, according to Grandpa, the wood's first tree was planted, it appeared that I was not moving forward. But the farmhouse got 7 times farther from me with each step I took away from it. The woods seemed so big, more than 100 times bigger than I thought it was. Oh, something's not right, I muttered. Everything's all right. I heard a loud whisper from the wind. I was terrified. I looked around and found nobody in the wood. The moonlight pierced through the canopies to lit the floor of the small forest that now appears to be approximately half size of the Amazon. I turned around one more time to look at the farmhouse, and it was there in the distance. The brick wall was a glittering marker to show how skilled my great-grandfather was at his craft. Grandpa never stopped telling the story after we left the woods to live in the main town, New Jersey. I smiled as I thought of Grandpa and the loving memories that we shared. They're fake, I heard the whisper. I looked around and found no one in the woods, not a single sign of someone. Fake smiles, they echoed in the woods again. I must have had a little too much tequila with Ethan last night. It's probably messing with my head. I turned around to continue my stroll. The night indeed was calm and cold, and cricket chirps filled the atmosphere. I kept making little slow steps towards the heart of the woods. I thought about the evening with Ethan as I moved. The way he kissed my lips and promised that he'd be back to the farmhouse in the morning after he was done with his folks. I increased my pace a little bit, but I didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?